And we are back for the 2021 Women's Final. Three-time national champion Graham Rogers just went down to Kayla Wu. Kayla, how are you feeling right now after basically taking out the royalty of women's spikeball?
Oh, man, I'm stoked. You know, I started spikeball watching their highlight videos and watching them play. So to even play against them at a tournament is quite insane. And they're honestly just like the best humans. So nothing but good things to say about them.
That's awesome. Now, let's talk about here and now. We have finals against Twins. All season, it's been Twins. This is their turn to lose. What are you going to do to knock off these powerhouses?
You know, our goal today was to play well and be proud of how we played. So I think if we do that and leave everything out there, I don't think anybody can beat anybody.
Hey, Kayla, I'm super pumped, and we are really excited. So we're about to go to the best commentators around. Let's kick it.
All right, everybody, welcome to the Women's Championship here at 2021 Nationals. We have Twins versus THUS Parabatai. THUS just came off a hot game against Graham Rogers. I'm Matthew Burrows, joined by Bryce Clifford. This is going to be an intense matchup. We've been sort of building up to it all year. THUS Parabatai versus Twins, a little bit of a grudge match. They've faced off against each other multiple times, so we're going to see who will be on top when it counts. Wow, I think this is just going to be an insane matchup. Bryce, what do you know about Twins? What do you know about THUS? Who do you think comes out on top?
Well, we know a good deal about both of them because they've constantly made finals matches. Like everyone's been saying, Twins, is it their tournament to lose? Everyone's going to kind of agree. Yes. I mean, every tournament they've played in, they've won.
Right.
So,
right.
Like, they don't even drop games, I think, or at all. I don't know if they've played 3 games in any of their series as a team this year. So, that's a pretty huge statistic.
Yeah.
That being said, I am a big fan of momentum. I think that THUS isn't going to roll over and die in this match. This is a championship. This is the final. We're going to see the best of both of these teams. Now, we know that Kaylin Miramontes has fuego serves. Kayla came alive in game 2 a little bit there. Both Allie and Olivia Jenki have huge serves with both hands.
Right.
I think one of those key facts going into this game is that we can't see the Californians get aced too much.
Right.
Or else Jenki will kind of just put their foot on the pedal and say, see you later, where's our trophy?
Right. You got to think it's going to come all down to who's landing the serves on the net and who is serve receiving even better. Because as we saw last game, THUS Parabatai sort of struggled with the setting a little bit. And if they're not going to get solid receives, then it's going to make setting very hard.
Yeah, that's a good point. The receive has to happen first before you can even get the good set. And the reason they had so many maybe botched sets is because
gather around. We have the women's finals. Give it up for the women's round.
We'll listen in on the field mic.
We just watched them take down the 3-time defending national champions. They're riding high and are ready to become the defending champs themselves. Give it up for the Cali girls, THUS Parabatai. You can't tell who's who, but with how good these women are, it's Roundnet, it doesn't really matter. Give it up for the #1 ranked team from Tennessee, Twins. Let's get it going.
We'll see both teams take the field here, amped, ready to go. Hugs all around, smiles on everyone's faces. It's about to be a battle out here, but it's definitely about to be a good time either way. Looking for a lot of fuego serves, as Bryce said earlier, and a lot of defensive touches from both teams. And we're going to see who can put it away when it counts.
Yeah, we'll need to see some big defense. I mean, if you're not going to do it at the service line, we'll need to see some big defense from THUS because the Twins have just played solid all year long. I'm not saying that they're going to win this match, but they've got their work cut out for them, and THUS Parabatai needs to bring everything they've got and a little bit more to make sure that they're the ones on top of the podium.
Do you think THUS Parabatai changes anything defensively against Twins? Twins maybe opting for a little bit more boom ball-esque shots, whereas Graham Roger maybe a little bit low putaways.
Yeah, I think that actually favors THUS a little bit, only because Wu is not scared to give chase. She started to do that, but never squared up against Graham and Rogers. But we've got our first serve of the championship. It is called high on Kayla Wu. Allie Jenki serves for a second time, keeps it very low, and that will be an ace for the first point of the match.
Yeah, nice, solid pace serve. It doesn't even have to be the best serve you've ever hit, but just enough to keep up the service pressure, jam it into the body, force an awkward receive.
Miramontes received that one well. Soft touch here from Olivia, who yells, "Oh no," after her second touch, and the point goes the way of THUS. 1-1.
Yeah, great defensive positioning there. Probably should have let her sister make the set, as she was kind of right under the ball and would have given her time to just walk over to the net. Maybe a little bit of miscommunication.
Ooh, a short set, backhand defended well from Wu, and do they call a hinder? They do.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a hinder call. A great touch from Wu there. Should have been a nice scoop up from Kayla Miramontes, but unfortunately,
She
Allie
drops.
is finishing. Wow.
And it pays off big time. Here we go. Kaylin Miramontes gets an ace.
And this is what we saw in Game 3 where they played Graham Rogers. They used those drops to get 3, 4, 5 breaks. But won't drop it this time.
And Olivia Jenki with a little bit of a limp hand there, not able to put that one back towards the net for her sister. Kaylin Miramontes swinging hard.
Something to note is that Twins did finish their series pretty fast, so not sure if they warmed back up in time for this series.
Olivia, perfect set from over the net. Put in a position for Allie to swing hard. Olivia steps out left and hits all rim. Tries again on one foot. It seems to be the reg and a little bit too high for Kayla Wu.
Yeah, Kayla Wu, the shorter player, forcing them to play as cleanly as possible, forcing them to either hit softer or hit that front pocket. Otherwise, it's going to be high.
Kayla Wu going for a second serve. Opts to hit this one straight. Stays very low. Good set by Allie for the left hand of Olivia, who pulls that one up and over Miramontes.
Allie Jenki, we saw her take a lot of breaks in their pool play matchup versus Rally Cats. We'll see if she can make the magic happen here.
Yeah, the backhand was defended very well, and then open hand push. Wu actually hops to her right, not able to do anything about it because that was a very smart shot from Allie Jenki.
Yeah, you see her step left while hitting it right with her right hand, so a very interesting shot.
Big right hand from Wu, defended easily by Allie, who boom ball, as you have said, is going to be dangerous, up and over the head of Miramontes.
Right, the Jenki Twins have that height to get over the ball and have that arm strength to just blast it, and it works well.
Allie serves that one, just a touch high, no argument. For those of you trying to keep track at home, though, lighter cleats. Olivia, white trim on the shorts, and orange cleats is Allie. The players will rotate as we are at 10 total points. Every 5 they will switch positions. Oh, they will play this? No. Olivia catches it. Wants a little bit better of a first pass if they're going to play the pocket or rim. Miramontes swings hard again. Double fault. Point for Twins.
Yep, THUS Parabatai gotta get hot here on these serves, otherwise Twins are gonna just be a little bit more consistent.
Wu with a great serve receive and an easy drop shot. The drops have been working for them today. Wu steps out wide right, swings hard. They may play this. They do. Swinging hard with her right, and an easy put away is Olivia Jenki. Ties it back up or takes a 1-point lead.
I believe they are at the 1-point lead. I think they have the mini break. Yeah, we'll be serving here on the left, so it should be 7-6. Twins up just a little bit. They got down, but came back, and that's going to be a nice jam.
Yeah, good body. Good body defense. Hey, use what you brought. You might as well. Good job by Miramontes to get that to her teammate.
Yeah, Miramontes and Wu got to heat up here. I think they can hit some nice serves that really challenge them.
Right
like
on
that.
cue, Matt.
Yep.
Careful how much you talk about it.
Gotta
They
make
may
it
run away
happen.
with this.
Hits a nice front pocket there, keeps it nice and low.
And Olivia passing this, they don't want to play it. Yeah, if there's a such thing as a commentator's curse, then there's also a commentator's blessing.
I guess
right?
so.
Yeah. Miramontes, another great low serve.
I think it barely clipped the front rim.
Definitely clipped front rim. Olivia to serve. stabbed at, making a far pass. This hits the net. They leave it and get in position for defense. Wu gives chase on a boom ball hit from Olivia. Miramontes set, hits her in stride. Low shot defended well by Allie, who takes a left-handed stab at it. Wu gonna swing with her right. Olivia there. Allie puts this back towards the net. Left hand defended by Wu, who's gonna swing with her right hand. Finally up and over, and they get the point. What a great rally in our championship match, Matt Burrows.
What a play from THUS Parabatai. You see Kayla Wu falling over on the no-hit zone, as that's her only choice to finish there at the end. Just falls on her side, staying out of the no-hit zone. What an amazing rally. I think it went back and forth like 7 or 8 times. Everyone not giving up, putting that ball away. Great job on Kayla Wu to just put her body on the line and use all of her effort to swing down and as hard as she can, and then just fall over on that shoulder to stay out of the no-hit zone.
Yeah, that was great defense all around. No one in a position to really put it away, so a really good job by both teams to make sure they're in defensive positions, as Wu tries to do right there, but great open hand push. The Jenki Twinz, definitely open hand push has been a vital shot already.
THUS Parabatai up the little mini break, so have taken the lead, but Twins definitely looking to take it back with the service pressure that they're well known for.
Allie Jenki swings, puts this to the left hand of Wu, and Wu ambidextrously puts that one away.
Yeah, that was a really well played shot. The set her up perfectly, just put it into the open field. Twins nowhere to be found.
Miramontes, banger low serve. Jenki dropping it low. Not able to get there is Wu. That is a very smart drop shot by Twins.
Yeah, I think Miramontes got to recognize that that's one of the few shots that she has. That she's got to rotate a little bit faster, but either way, not much time to get to that drop, as it drops pretty much immediately off the net.
10-10, we stay very evenly matched as we basically hit the halfway point here. Going for a very scary drop shot is Olivia Jenki.
Speaking of drop shots, we haven't seen much from THUS after that one from Miramontes, even though it was a big factor for them winning in that Game 3 versus Graham Rogers.
Yeah, instead Wu just swings out of her shoes twice in a row. Doesn't work out. Little apology to her teammate, but nothing to be too worried about yet. They're serving hard, both teams are. Allie Jenki going for a second serve. Up on one leg. We see both the Twins do that a lot. Actually, a lot of our women round net players, a lot of our pro round net players on either bracket go up onto that left foot and just try to hit a good first shot. I just caught that ball. No one saw it, but it was incredible.
Hey, good job, Bryce. I saw it.
Thank you. Another double fault. A testament to how important they all think their serves are. But the opportunity to play defense is obviously there for both teams.
Yeah, I think both teams also maybe getting a little bit nervous here. We do have quite a large crowd. It is the national championship. Both teams won it, of course, but sometimes the nerves get to you, and a great shot from Miramontes.
That was a very smart low shot. Good set by Wu, but the smart low shot, it was kind of fast for how low it was.
It was. And that's what you said, THUS Parabatai need to have clean setting in this game in order to, stay with Twins, and that one was a great set over to Miramontes' right hand.
Wu trying to cut that one. Another double fault. Allie Jenki closed off stance, ball in her left hand. She swings very hard and just misses that near net. Allie Jenki up on one leg, swings again, pockets up and over Wu. Point for THUS.
I think Twins can afford to put that second serve on the net a little bit more. Their defense has been pretty good in this series thus far, so might need to try to trust those defensive instincts a little bit more.
Left hand from Allie, and Miramontes slows up a little bit, getting close to her teammate. One of them just needs to commit, and they can do it.
Yeah, they're making some good rotations, but yeah, a little bit of lack of commitment on the run through.
Allie with a great drop shot defended well by Wu,
Wow.
who hits a very smart low drop of her own. Good point from THUS.
Way for Wu to get under that ball and get it up without carrying, and then also just make a very smart shot.
Oh, and then Miramontes tries to do it right back at him. Anything you can do, I can, well, also do.
I can also attempt.
Allie does not want to play that because it pockets. They want to be together.
Yeah, it was pretty close to that shoulder. It was on the way up. She did contact it in front of her, which means the position was a little bit lower. And I think they called clean. I didn't see a hand signal. But it looks like they're giving the ball over to THUS. So that means THUS is up 2 breaks now, 17-15.
And then she hits a great serve there. Allie, a little bit of frustration maybe on that because she put that one well into our front row here.
I think we're going to see some intensity come back from Twins. And yeah, there's an ace right there.
Right on cue. Careful, Matt, every time you say something.
You got to think they're not happy after that call.
No.
And they're going to come back with some fire.
Yeah, and they're sweethearts. Everyone on this court is a sweetheart. But when you feel like a call did not go your way, it's hard not to get a little bit pissed off and try to get it back. And they came out with a vengeance, try to get 2 really quick. And they're calling this one a redo. They did not agree over there. It looked close. I like the idea of a redo. It'll be first serve. That one was definitely good. Olivia in position for defense. No, not quite. Good swing by Wu.
Yeah, and you got to think the Twins, again, getting a little bit frustrated calls not going their way. I mean that's just kind of how the sport works. Calls don't always go the way you want, but you got to use that to your advantage. Use that inner fire, get a little bit mad, get that little bit of extra firepower from that anger. Use it to your advantage, but you can't let it get in your head, let you make errors.
Kayla Wu will step out left, swings hard right, stays very low. Olivia will swing, and a little bit of a delayed chase by Miramontes, but overall just great offense from the Twins.
Yep, they are down those 2 breaks still, so THUS still in striking distance to end the game. Goes for a little bit of a jam.
Yeah, Allie Jenki, definitely great at the service line. Swings very hard, hits a cut, defended well. Miramontes goes for the drop, read a little bit too late, and they take a 2-point lead.
And this is where THUS are shining. They're hitting those drop shots and executing them well. You see Olivia Jenki try to dive in last second there, almost lands on the net, but unable to scoop that ball up.
That one will be a little bit high, no argument from THUS. Miramontes on her second serve, deep breath. Swings hard, they call it high, and I do believe it was.
Looks like they're going to go to observers.
Yeah, I feel like
double check. She did squat down a little bit, so it's possible it could have been clean, but we will see the observer's point of view. They will call high.
Yeah, at the end of the day, use the observer, right?
Right. I mean, yeah, double check. If it's a seemingly close call, you never know.
Olivia Jenki, hard serve. Wu goes for another drop, and these drop shots are just working. The Jenkis keep thinking they're going to be pulling these shots.
Right. Yeah, I think if you're Twins here, you got to adjust that defense and start playing a little bit shorter.
First game point. Wu goes for a drop. It's a good one. Defended well. Almost there on defense, but a nice hard swing by Olivia, making sure no one could do anything about it.
Wu might have been able to leave that ball. Miramontes was deep in the outfield, ready to get that ball. Not sure if she would have been able to scoop it up, but
they will have the potential to play offense here for the game. Miramontes swings.
Oh, no.
And it hits rim. They tie this up at 20-20. That was THUS's chance to put away game 1. They're going to take a timeout.
Wow. But we've seen this before. Earlier in the pro bracket, Naughty versus Assistive Touch, we saw they were ahead, 2019, and they were supposed to be holding, but they rimmed it on 2019, came back to win deep in extras. Of course, we are going to go into extras here, so we'll need to see, can they pull a Naughty and win in these deep extras, force it to a second game, and possibly win in 2.
Yeah, this is everything we want out of this game. I mean, 2020, we're going to get extras on game 1 of the championship match. I mean, could you ask for more as a fan of the sport? I don't think so.
Probably not.
I mean, there's a very good chance this goes deep. You referenced the Naughty match that happened earlier, I believe 32-30?
Yep.
Yeah, 32-30. I mean, that is very possible. I myself have been part of a 42-40 game. I mean, nothing's out of the realm of possibility here for either of these teams. I'm proud of THUS for sticking in there and playing well, having a lead. They can't fall asleep here, and Jenkies have battled back. So we're going to get 20-20 serve here by Allie. They're going to call that high. However, it is going to be very close. I don't know.
Yet another thing here is going into these deep extra games, it starts to become a battle of stamina. It's been a long day. I'm sure these women's players are pretty tired, so not only would the deep game be hard, as it gets called an ace, so Twins will take the lead, but also games 2 and 3 could become much harder if this game goes deep in extras.
Allie Jenki, who's been serving very hard, has a chance to end it herself here. Swings away and pockets up on the first one. You could hear a pin drop in the stadium right now. Swings hard again. Cut serve defended well by Miramontes, who has to take a left-handed swing at it. And game 1 will go the way of Twins here in our 2021 Women's National Championship match.
A very close first game, ended because of 2 hitting errors from Kayla Miramontes, which is just tough. I think Kayla Wu's got to set that ball a little bit closer to the right hand of Kayla Miramontes so she can make those easier shots. But definitely not gimme for Twins. They had to fight for it.
Yeah, that was, I mean, they battled back. Twins battled back, and I mean, props. That was just them knowing their game.
Right.
Saying, listen, we've been down in games before, but remember, we've never lost to 3 games here.
Yeah.
Like, you know, we're very much in this. They came back and showed everyone why they're the #1 ranked team coming into this national championship. And I think THUS maybe got a little bit too comfortable with their lead. They were getting amped, they were getting excited, and then it kind of fell apart there at the end. So I am hoping to see them. The crowd love. If you get a toddler on center court, are you kidding me? That might be the cutest thing I've ever seen.
That was very cute.
We had a toddler run into center court, putting the game balls back under the net. That was very sweet. But I think if I'm Twins, I get back out onto the net and force THUS to get back into a rhythm for as early as possible.
Right.
But I like that both of them are taking their time. It looks like they're having some conversations with the observers. But man, it is electrifying out here, Matt. I love it. The energy is high.
Yes, the crowd is very hyped. This is a great final so far. I think Twins need to come in and adapt to this sort of hitting from THUS Parabatai. They've been dropping quite a bit. If you're THUS Parabatai, I think you got to notice, hey, we're dropping quite a bit. We might need to mix it up a little bit more, or just watch out for defense, making sure we're keeping an extra eye out.
Definitely. Yeah, defense is where they can make up some of these points for sure. But, man, I just keep looking around, and for the final of 2013, the unofficial Nationals of 2013, there were 40 teams, I think. I think 40 teams.
Yeah.
Like, that might be optimistic. I look around here, and there's enough people to make 200 teams just sitting here.
Yeah.
And there are over 400 teams that signed up for this tournament.
Right.
And the women's bracket is coming to a humongous close. I don't know what the word I was looking for. I've been stunned by the level of play that I've seen from our women, who have done an incredible job in growing this sport.
Right.
I guess to bring it all together, all I was going to say is that to look around and see so many people watching a women's match when 8 years ago we didn't have as many people sticking around to watch the finals of any match.
Right.
This is so incredible to see the sponsors, the people, the music, the banners, the stream,
right.
You know, it's just incredible.
We've come a long way. Huge shout out to Women's Roundnet on Instagram. Give them a follow. They do a lot of reposting of all Women's Roundnet content, and they're really great. So give them a follow. They've done a great job of trying to grow this women's division. Also, Trip Pearson's done a lot of work just helping spearhead the growth. A lot of times, you know, women's players didn't want to sign up for tournaments because they didn't know if the division was going to make. So they were like, I'm not going to sign up because it's not going to make. So, you know, we're really trying to streamline getting those women's players together, saying, hey, we're going to make this tournament, this division happen. So sign up, and it's been happening. I think there was only one tour stop that didn't have a women's division. So we've come a long way.
That's incredible. That's awesome to hear, awesome to see. And it's all culminating into this moment where we have our first game going the way of Twins, who started rolling at the end of game 1. THUS Parabatai is definitely going to have to make some moves here, or just keep it consistent towards the end of the game if they get a lead like that again. But the camaraderie on the court between all 4 of these players is incredible. I look to see a couple more insane rallies like we got in the middle of that game. We're giving the thumbs up to the players who are too wrapped up in soaking up the moment to get this started, which I do not blame them.
Yeah, this is a pretty epic moment. We got the observers out here. They might be clarifying some calls, maybe, just asking, what is the expectations going into this game? Like, what should we expect? They're saying, hey, I think they're trying to say, hey, maybe if they do this and they catch and throw the ball, you should call a carry, but maybe be, somewhat lenient, I think, is what they're saying they want the expectations to be going into the match. But I believe we're going to start out with Kaylin Miramontes on the right side, starting off serving for us. Ali Jenki serve receiving.
As the sun is leaving us, the lights are on. Kaylin Miramontes hits a drop, and like they've done so many times, they start a game with an ace.
Yeah, just a huge break. Those drops, I believe they dropped one time last game, and it was a break. So might need to go back to that and drop a little bit more.
Yeah, definitely going to look out for that. I mean, Kayla Wu had some incredible ones last game, but very early, and then, yeah, they seem to ditch that idea. Serve receive is great by Olivia. She puts that one away. No problems.
Yeah, she does a good job of getting her feet around the no-hit zone and just able to pull it almost 180 back behind her.
Olivia Jenki with her first serve. Miramontes, good first touch, but swings and hits the pocket a little bit. Ali goes for an open-handed drop. Kayla puts this close, and both of them on the ground, not able to get it back on the net, but a great effort all around.
Yeah, and a really interesting shot choice there from Jenkins. Running through, but pushing it with a lot of topspin. Great job on Miramontes to get to the edge of that defensive positioning and almost puts it right back on the net and keeps the point alive.
Yeah, it was definitely a great read by Miramontes. The idea was there for Jenki, but it was a great read from Miramontes. Ultimately, another drop shot here. Defended well. Another one defended well. Kaylin Miramontes chasing this down. Kayla Wu swings on two right at Olivia Jenki, who's going to put this at Kayla Wu's body. And they're going to have to play this up. Very unfortunate for Jenki, but also unfortunate for THUS because they might have been able to put that away.
Right. And I don't know if Kayla Wu might have touched it or if she just figured, I don't think Kayla Miramontes is going to make it back on time, but she does go with that lefty on two. A little bit of a risky play, but she doesn't lose the point off of it.
Amazing rally nonetheless. That one's going to be high. Olivia Jenki, a little frustrated again. Dangerous place to see her last time that happened. Her and Ali hit a couple of aces in a row. Kayla Wu going to try to do that herself. Big swing with the right hand, just misses the near net. Steps back for serve number two. Swings hard again. Jenkies are going to play this. Olivia swings, and Wu's right hand not able to get it on the swiper, no swiping, straight up in the air.
Tries to get the hand up in time, but can't quite find it. Very hard to track the ball when you have literally probably 0.1 seconds to try and react to it. Just a great shot from the Jenkies there.
Ali Jenki stepping out left, hitting the rim. Thought they may opt to play that with how dangerous she's been at the line. But double fault pays off.
Yep, that's good play. Force them to make the pressure. If you play that first one, it's kind of just like, oh man, they just played it. But if you force them to double fault, that can be a little bit better for the mental game.
Yeah, Miramontes hits a great serve here. Turns around, not able to, like a center fielder, gives chase to that one, but gets a little twisted up. Can't make the play. Good point for Jenki. James serving hard. They may play this. Wu, drop shot. Read well by Olivia Jenki. Both bodies there from Miramontes and Wu, but no one there to make the second touch.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Twins are planning on it or if they're just starting to see it, but she does scoop in for that drop shot. As she drops the serve here, Miramontes puts it away. But Twins looking like they're starting to adapt on defense a little bit. Coming in hard, rotating well for those drop shots.
Absolutely. I mean, they may be overutilizing now. We told them they need to do it, and now they're dropping every chance they get. Wu, her second swing misses the net completely. Our players will rotate 5-5. In game two here in the women's final, great low little cut. Ali
nice
chases this down. Olivia set very good. The backhand goes the direction she's running. Body up by Olivia, who tries to put this close, but a miscommunication by the Twins. I thought they had telepathy.
You would think they have telepathy as Twins, but also there might not have been a miscommunication. They might have been saying, I got it, or trying to communicate. But over the roar of the crowds from these amazing touches, they might not have heard each other. So that can just add another layer of difficulty into these rallies. But a great set onto net. I don't even think she had to make the hit in the shoulder up there, and then not able to make that last hit.
Yeah, maybe they do have telepathy, but they were both saying the same thing, so it doesn't matter.
Right.
Yeah. Miramontes swings right, goes for another drop. And my apologies, it's now 6-5. Great serve from Miramontes, received very well, and a smart drop shot by Olivia Jenki to put that one away.
Yeah, not sure why. I think Wu might have slipped there. She looked like she was already on her knees before the shot was even taken. Just get caught out of position.
Wu's set a little bit off the net. Allie puts this close. Olivia swings hard, but not able to get it back on.
That would have been an amazing play. I think Miramontes might have been a little bit out of position there. If the ball had gone on the net, I think it would have popped up and over her. So she's got to be a little bit more careful.
First serve pockets up from Wu. Gets another ball from one of our 3 observers on the court. Nice, easy serve, but backhand's going to be easily defended by Miramontes, who tries to drop herself, slips out a little bit, but it doesn't hit the net. No point for THUS. Twins get one back.
Yeah, and I think that's the shot there where now you're thinking, okay, you've dropped too many times, you're getting into too much of a rhythm, now you need to start ripping again.
Oh, and Allie fakes the toss, goes left. Doesn't work out, but I like the effort. See if she tries it again. That one will be called a little bit high. Even though Wu was crouched down, I do believe it lifted up a little bit too much. Miramontes in her bright orange cleats is going to step out to her right, swing hard. Good serve received by Olivia Jenki, who swings and barely splits the defense. I think they thought it was going to be more of a banger than it was.
Yeah, nice, very nice low shot. Not hit quite as hard as I expected. A nice little medium shot there, but gets the job done.
Olivia steps back with her left and swings very hard for some sort of jam. Olivia Jenki, easy one. Miramontes gonna swing very hard, but Allie Jenki gives chase, can't get there.
Yeah, she tries to run it down on the outside. It did lip up a little bit more, which I think gave it a little bit more height and distance. So it might have been there without the lip up.
Kayla Wu gets an ace.
Crowd's going wild. They want to see these close games happen, and that's a pretty big serve for THUS Parabatai. Got to make those breaks happen when they can.
9-9, Kayla Wu trying to get another one. We've got fans with signs. We've got fans banging on the banners. It is getting loud out there between each point. Good defense. Can this get back on? No, Wu and Miramontes can't quite get it back.
For a second, I thought Wu might have landed on Miramontes' cleat there, but she looks like she's going to be okay.
No, all smiles from both teams still. Good sportsmanship by the Jenkis helping them up. They're only up 1 point here. Really a half a point. Miramontes, a little trouble on the heat from Allie Jenki.
Yeah, you gave him a little bit of a commentator's curse there, saying, hey, they're only up the mini, but then they take the ace right there.
Don't put that on me.
Up the double now.
Kayla Wu goes for a drop. Good job by Allie to get there, but a little bit too far. She stabs at it.
Yeah, I'm not sure she's able to get that ball over to her sister without carrying just because the shot is so low. So I think she did all she could to get that ball up.
Good high first pass. Backhand is going to be perfect from the Twins. Olivia steps out, hits low. Miramontes is going to have to use her left.
Oh, no.
And that did not work out very well. Twins get another break.
Yeah, and that was sort of what we saw at the end of game one. The ball on the left hand and a little bit far away from Miramontes. Hasn't worked too well for her. Kayla Wu got to work a little bit harder on the sets, get it to that right hand. Try to make it comfortable for her partner.
Yeah, makes up for a bit right there. That is just an easy 1-2-3, puts it away with the right hand, just swing hard. No one in sight. Swings hard again. Can't try too hard on taking some of these back. They've played some decent defense. She will, though. Allie's set is going to be perfect.
A touch.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
What
wow.
a touch. She flings the braid around in frustration, but in the right spot.
Yeah, Kayla Wu, great touch. Miramonte's trying to slide in to get the touch. The ball had so much spin on it. I would have been shocked if she could have got that back behind her. But yeah, great defense from THUS.
Allie's deceptive drop. Oh, and she gets a soft touch here. Left hand of Olivia, pockets up. Wu running back to the net to swing. Takes a right hand and puts it under the left of Olivia. Great rally from our competitors.
Yeah, great job on THUS. To put that ball away, both players sort of pocketing up on their hits, but Wu's able to get nice and low around that no-hit zone, push it through the gap.
And we'll get right back to the action. Oh, it looked like she had her hand there. She almost thought it was too fast. Gave her the changeup. Miramontes tries a deceptive drop as well. Kaylin Miramontes swings hard on her second serve. Stabbed at by Allie. It works out pretty well. However, she can't get the backhand off of the net. THUS Parabatai creeping back.
Yep, and I think we talked about that at the beginning. The setting has to be clean. That one falling just a little bit short, not able to get the footwork around the no-hit zone.
Good low serve from Miramontes. Olivia swings very hard. Nothing you could do about that.
Yeah, great shot, great placement. It doesn't lip up, hits that nice near net, and that one's just going to get away from you.
Ojanks steps right, good serve. Drop shot again, defended extremely well from both of the twins. Great shot as well.
Yep, and I think that's what they should be looking for those drops to try and make those easy plays. And just great defense all around, way to get it up, diving set, and just blasting it away as well as they can.
Yeah, across her body too. She was running the other direction and kind of pumps the brakes, throws a hand out there. It's a great job. Lefty serve. Oh, the right-handed swing from Kayla Wu is going to hit the rim. That is not what they want coming into the final moments of this game, and I love this timeout call right here.
Yeah, THUS going to take the timeout there, catch their breath, to say, hey, we made a couple of errors, we got broken a couple of times, but you know, we're still in this game. It's not over yet. They are down 4 breaks, which is going to be very hard to come back from, but I mean, Graham Rogers was down 11-6, then they came back a little bit more after that, so it's just, you know, it's anyone's game. Anything can happen. If somebody, you know, catches fire, they could still take the game.
Nothing is impossible here under the lights. A lot of amazing national championships have happened in the dark. We saw a crazy one in Nashville between Strange Embrace and Chico. We saw one between 2 guys in Chico in Washington, D.C. I might be dating myself in the Roundnet community, but with the lights on, the people around, anything is possible. I mean, gosh, the vibes around here are electric, and I love it.
This is a champion's atmosphere, I would say.
Exactly. Great words.
Yeah, someone's got to step up here and now. Whoever does will be the champion.
Yeah, THUS Parabatai, who called this timeout, steps back up to the net. We'll get out to our featured court in just a moment. They've got a couple of points to make up here. 4 points to make up here.
Got to hold first.
Olivia Jenki. I'd say more consistent, less dynamic from the service line. Probably the better person that THUS wants to be receiving out of this timeout. She is geared up and ready to swing. Swings very hard.
Yeah, you got to wonder if the lights are becoming a factor. They are pretty bright. You have lights in multiple directions, but the field is nice and bright. Should be able to see everything.
This pockets up, and they're going to play another drop shot. Miramontes just has to put this on, essentially. I think she hits the rim, self-admittedly.
Yeah, I think it's a hitting error. She might have also been in the no-hit zone potentially. Either way, point going over to Twins. THUS Parabatai unable to hold after the timeout call.
Olivia with a smart drop shot. It's worked well. She goes for a textbook swing there. Wu swings very hard. Great defense by Allie Jenki, who's got to swing with her left. And that is a great point from Twins, looking to close out a national championship.
And that is just absolutely stellar right there. You see the ambidextrous hands coming through. The amazing touch just from the beginning. Nice and jumps up in motion over behind the head like a hook shot in basketball, and then comes through and finishes with the left hand as she's running through.
I mean, look at this. That is incredible. She is very long. She uses that to her to wow, I can't talk. I'm so stunned. She uses her length to the best of her ability. Sorry, everyone else got so quiet, I got quiet. And is able to get back to make an incredible shot.
This is a big moment right here. Thus need to hold, and then we'll need to catch fire afterwards. Down 6 breaks. It's going to take a very big comeback in order to become national champions and after winning game 3.
Good swing, but great defense by the Twins. It just bounces a little bit too far off the body. They're 2 points away from being national champions, but Kaylin Miramontes and Kayla Wu are going to do everything they can to stretch this out a little bit longer. And that's going to be
maybe
a hinder call.
Yeah, you got to think she's just a little bit in the way there. Kind of unavoidable. You know, she's in that spot, can't move out of the way in time, or they'll just redo it.
It will be a little bit frustrating, thinking they could have been there to play some D. However, Kayla Wu stepping up for her second serve. Very important to get it on, and not just on, but she gets an ace.
She gets an ace, she fires with it. I think it's actually her first serve because there's a wrong score call in that first one, but either way, she's going to make it happen.
Steps out and hits another banger. They're not going to go home without a fight.
I'm telling you, you got to step up here if you want to be a champion, and Kayla Wu is trying to do it. Swings again, but faults.
I think asking her teammate here just very bluntly in front of her competitors, should I just put this on the net? Swings hard. I love the play.
And we're just going to take another look at that ace once more. A big comeback, a nice serve once again. The crowd loving it. However, they will have to hold here. A nice low serve. And I think they call something bad on the serve. I think it might have been front rim possibly.
But this is championship point. Can they break for the win? And that was so close.
Very close.
Honestly thought that could have been it. Kayla Wu crouched down, already deceptive because she is the shortest player at the net, but they'll give it to him. Miramontes swings hard with her right.
Very good.
And now the fate of THUS Parabatai lies in the hands of Kaylin Miramontes. Gets this on. All she needs to do, Olivia Jenki will swing hard.
It's up.
They've got defense here. Botches the set. And
close.
the Twins are the 2021 Women's National Champions.
Very much respected THUS Parabatai and Twins, all the ladies playing in this finals. They did very well. Huge shout out to Women's Roundnet. We've grown a lot, we've come a long way. You can see them having a little powwow out there saying, hey, great playing, great match. Everyone's around watching, everyone's happy. What a great final.
That was incredible to watch. We had some great rallies. We've got some of the ladies stepping up to the service line, hitting bangers that I can only dream of hitting. It was everything we wanted out of our first day at the National Championship. And tomorrow, we get to come back with the pro bracket, semis, third place, and finals. So, I mean, in terms of days, we're only halfway there.
Yeah.
But, wow, that was an amazing match from Twins and THUS Parabatai. This is everything we could have dreamt of. We'll let them get situated, but I know the Twins are going to be riding a high. We are going to try to steal an interview, but until then, what do you think gave them? I mean, they rolled over pretty much everyone all year long.
Yeah.
I mean, no one's surprised, but what is it that probably put them here over THUS Parabatai?
I think they've had a lot of good practice with top players. I know they've played with Coleman. I know they played with Trippy Lizard quite a bit, and that's kind of how they've trained and gotten better. I'm not sure THUS Parabatai has those same type of players to play with. So maybe looking for some better practice partners next year, try to get some better games in, and just refining those skills. I think Women's Roundnet is only going to get better from here, so we still got a long way to go. We are going to be trying to get an interview with the Twins here, so we are going to hop over to Vinny.
I think you guys can hear Vinny.
We are going to get a quick interview.
Awesome.
Yep, he's having a good time. He is hype out there.
Someone tell that man we got a hot mic. We got a hot mic. Oh, yeah, good save, Mike White. We got a hot mic out there. That is awesome. He's amped. He's ready to interview. He's ready to interview the Jenki Twins out there. Olivia and Allie, that is a huge congrats to them. We're just a couple of moments from sending it to them, but I want to thank everyone who stuck around for all of our matches today, the women's semis, the women's finals. There's only more to come. if you just showed up, you can go back and watch the VOD on Twitch. They will upload these clips onto YouTube as well. You have no excuse for not absorbing all the Roundnet content that we are going to be posting from today. Honestly, if you're still watching this stream and you didn't see Naughty play against Boisterous, rewind this.
Go back
you
and
can do
watch
that.
it.
Click on videos on Twitch and rewind this. There's so much that you've missed. Today was an incredible day here in Pennsylvania at the Proving Grounds, which, by the way, some of our competitors have done that and solidified themselves in the conversation going into next year. I mean, there's going to be an interesting offseason. We're going to see people come back with a vengeance. And wow, I can't wait to see what happens in this sport in the future. Tomorrow, oh gosh, I'm almost speechless, but we've got more to talk about.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot more to prove next year. We are going to hop over to Vinny here in just a second. We're going to get an interview with the Twins, see how they're feeling after that hot championship win.
To Vinny.
And we are here at the 2021 Women's Roundnet Champions Twins. Olivia, this whole year has been the Twins show. You guys have been the heavy favorites. What's it like to finally be able to say you're the national champion?
It's so great. Like, we started off the season as #1. We were really hoping to finish it undefeated, and we were able to achieve that today. So it's super awesome. Super awesome.
Allie, give us a breakdown. What did today look like? What were the highs? What were the lows? Were you guys confident all day?
We were kind of nervous, honestly. These teams are great. We just wanted to come out and really swing hard on our serves and stuff and just play clean, and that's what we did, and it worked.
It was so fun. It's the best women's finals I've ever seen. Now, guys, are we running it back next year or going for the two-peat?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Do we have goals? Are we going to get ahead of Graham Rogers? Is that the new goal now? To be 4-time? Is that where we're at?
That's a lot of years.
A lot of years.
But maybe we'll try. Maybe we'll try. We got one. That's all we got one.
Well, awesome. Hey, thanks for putting on the show. We were so happy to see you guys, two awesome representatives of the sport. And, yeah, we're going to be back tomorrow for the men's semis and the men's finals. And, yeah, have a good one, guys.
Like Vinny said, I mean, what a guy. The guy's multifaceted talent over there. That was humility from Twins. I think that they have a chance of showing Graham Rogers what's up and at least chasing down 3, potentially making it 4 if they play anything like they did play right now, and it only continues to grow. Right. I mean, I'm very excited to see them. I'm very excited to see all of you tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern. We still have Pro Semi 1, Pro Semi 2, third place game, and the Pro Final. There's so much more Roundnet to be played. I can't wait to have it happen. It was so great commentating alongside Matt Burrows here. I'm going to be here at the desk with Mike White tomorrow. We cannot wait to see you here. Another big shout out to Andrew Gassaway, who none of this would be possible without him. Now we've got an interview with our second place THUS Parabatai out to Vinny in the field. When they get a moment, they're getting situated. THUS Parabatai have had a great season. I can't wait to hear what they have to say. They're only really getting started as a team. So over to Vinny, who has got an interview lined up with THUS Parabatai.
And we are here with the second place team for the 2021 National Championship, THUS Parabatai. Kayla, really great, fun match. How are you feeling right after?
Oh man, I'm just so proud of how we played all day today. So proud of Kaylin. We started hitting on our knees, and now we're at the freaking finals at Nationals, so that's insane.
Kaylin, give us a breakdown of what today looked like. How are we feeling right now just with this performance?
Yes, so we started the day off 3-0 in pool play. We met some trouble with the Rally Cats in our quarterfinals, almost lost, but then semis was a great 3-game series with Graham Rogers. So much fun to finally play them, and then Twins again, so much fun. Yeah.
So what's next for you guys? We have Nationals is kind of over. Are we planning to play each other next year? What are we looking at for the future of THUS Parabatai?
Oh, I don't really like her anymore, actually.
Final breakup. No, I'm just kidding. We're definitely staying together. We've been best friends since 6th grade, so I don't see that ending anytime soon.
That's so fun.
We want it next year. We're ready.
Well, hey, if that was any indication what we could get in the future, I think we're all very excited for that. That's one of the best women's matches I've ever seen. You guys put on a show for a lot of people. Just thanks for being great around it, because we were the big victors today. But, guys, we're excited for the rest of what you guys will be for the rest of this Roundnet career for you guys. But we're going to kick it back to Bryce one more time before we kick it for tomorrow.
Thank you, Vinny. Thank you, THUS Parabatai. They're so focused on the fun. It makes me so happy. But as we've stated, we'll be back tomorrow. Can't hammer it home enough. 10 a.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Pacific, a.m. Pacific. Don't tune in at night. We'll be gone. But thank you so much for being here. We can't wait to see you until tomorrow. Bryce Clifford, Matt Burrows. Have a great night.
See y'all.